Thailand is facing another refugee issue. Thousands of boat people have been landing in the south of the country in recent months. They're stateless Rohingya Muslims fleeing violence and persecution in Myanmar. They risk their lives in search of safety, but the future remains uncertain. NHK World's Soichiro Tanizawa reports.
I'm standing at the police station in Songkhla province. Dozens of Rohingya people are being kept here without no idea where they will be sent to next. They are survivors of a dangerous ocean voyage. They drifted at sea for about 3 weeks until finally they reached the coast of Thailand. The Rohingyas' wooden boats are rickety and overcrowded, inadequate for a 1,500-kilometer journey across rough seas. The UN reports that nearly 500 people were confirmed drowned in the last year. The real death toll is believed to be much higher.
We were out of water, out of food, out of everything. We were forced to drink seawater until we were caught. Almost everyone was unconscious when we were found and detained.
Our homes were burnt down, and we were told there's nowhere for us to live. So we decided to flee. If we hadn't, we would have been killed.
Violence in Rakhine State in western Myanmar last year killed about 170 people and displaced as many as 100,000. An estimated 800,000 Rohingyas were living in the state, denied citizenship by the government of Myanmar. As confrontation with Buddhists flared, the exodus of Rohingya gathered pace. Some tried to flee to neighboring Bangladesh, but they found no welcome there. Another escape route takes them south, across the Andaman Sea, in search of security in Muslim areas such as Malaysia and southern Thailand. More than 10,000 are thought to have put to sea this sailing season, starting last October when the monsoon ended and waters became relatively calm. In Thailand, some 1,500 Rohingyas are in custody, including 200 women and children. The Thai authorities would normally deport them, but facing international pressure, they have stopped that process for now.
We are to detain them until the government or other related agencies succeed in collaborating with other countries to repatriate them or send them back. I must admit that we're quite worried about this trend, the increasing number of people. We have limited facilities.
The fate of this 62-year-old Rohingya man is in limbo at the detention center near the border with Malaysia. He says he decided to flee after violence in Myanmar intensified.
Our house was burnt down twice. Our land, property, and money were seized. I had nothing left, not even tears. I fled alone, leaving my family in Myanmar.
He was injured on the journey. Worries about what will happen to him add to his suffering. The worst outcome, he believes, would be deportation back to Myanmar.
Kill us here, because I can't go back to Myanmar. May Allah protect us. I am very worried for my family, but what can I do?
The government is considering a plan to allow Rohingyas to remain on Thai soil temporarily for 6 months. Where they will go next is unknown. More boat people are expected to arrive in the coming weeks and months. They leave hostility and violence behind, but they are sailing towards an uncertain future. Soichiro Tanizawa, NHK World, Songkhla Province, Southern Thailand.